So what I wanted to do today is give you guys some more background on the entities in the mythos created by H.P. Lovecraft, or more specifically about two entities anyway. You may have heard me mention the Great Old Ones or the Outer Gods, so today I wanted to define those terms as clearly as possible, though please note this isn't something that is accepted by absolutely everyone. So it's okay to disagree with these statements. It's a mythos that has, after all, been expanded upon and worked by multiple authors. So an outer god, what exactly does that mean? They can be defined as the cosmically great entities within the mythos. Typically speaking, these are beings that are not confined to Earth, our solar system, or indeed, sometimes, even our dimension. They project their will from beyond, as they reside deep in space. Of course, there are some outer gods that do call Earth home, namely Nyarlathotep, but perhaps the best definition of an outer god can be gathered from uttering one's name, Azathoth. The blind idiot god is pretty much the embodiment of what it means to be an outer god. He resides in another universe, another dimension, all-powerful, all-knowing. His influence ebbs and flows through reality. The Great Old Ones, however, are in some way, more often than not, related to the outer gods, though this isn't always the case. A Great Old One, in some definitions, can be classified as an incredibly unique being, singular in their existence, and generally not attached to another race or species. They simply are, one and themselves. They more often than not reside on Earth in a variety of places and were once rulers or indeed regarded as gods. To use one as an example, Cthulhu, descended from outer gods and yet is a Great Old One. In fact, the widest known and highest regarded of the Great Old Ones. Now obviously there are exceptions to these definitions. As I said, Nyarlathotep residing on Earth, though he is an outer god. And we have Hastur, a being that resides in outer space, generally, and yet is considered a Great Old One. My personal interpretation of the two groups of entities is that the outer gods spawned all of the Great Old Ones. Whether they created them by moulding them or mating, they are descended from the outer gods, and thus, each is unique in their own way, with immense power and hunger for dominance. Hopefully this video helps clear some of it up. It's an incredibly vague mythos in some aspects and yet so detailed in others. But I think that's the beauty of it, or at least one aspect of the beauty of it. But what do you guys think? What is your personal thoughts on the outer gods and the Great Old Ones, their links to one another and how you classify them? Please do let me know all your thoughts down below in the comment section, and if you did enjoy this video then please consider leaving a like and subscribing to the channel for more Cthulhu Mythos in the future. If you enjoy my content and you want to support me, the channel, and what I do, then please check out my Patreon page via the link in the description box. I've been Mr. H, and until next time, I'll catch you in the comment section.